Here's a story about a fight over a fence. An Austin man is celebrating his win over the city after being taken to court over an alleged code violation. But the battle may not be over yet. Fox 7's Ann Wyatt-Little is live downtown with more on this. Ann Wyatt?
Hi, Christine. This all started in 2013 when the city received a complaint about an RV parked at Matthew Palmer's North Austin home. And even though he won in court a couple of weeks ago, he's still out a lot of money.
Nothing's changed. I mean, since the day the fence was approved in September, or the case was closed in September of 2013, I haven't changed anything on the fence.
In 2013, Matthew Palmer built this fence around his RV following a complaint made by a neighbor. After working with the city, his case was closed. At least that's what he thought.
One person tells you to do something one way, and somebody else comes behind them and tells you that you have to do it a totally different way. And there's no accountability, and there's no process to get satisfaction from them. I mean, there's nothing that you can do. You either give in and hope that they go away, or you end up in court.
And that's what happened over the 2-foot gap between the grass and where the fence starts.
It ended up in court in a jury trial.
Over a fence?
Over a fence.
On February 10th, after a day-long trial, a jury ruled in his favor, finding him not guilty of violating city code.
I'm very proud of Mr. Palmer for standing up against the bullying of Austin government bureaucrats. We need more people like Mr. Palmer that'll stand up and say, enough is enough. We're not going to put up with this kind of bullying from code enforcement bureaucrats. So I'm very proud of Mr. Palmer. We're still investigating what can be done to stop this kind of abuse, because he's not alone in this kind of bad experience.
Councilmember Don Zimmerman is paying close attention to Palmer's case and is concerned about micromanagement.
Well, at issue is the fact that he did make an effort to comply. He spent money, he put a fence around his RV, and he even got a letter from code compliance saying that, yes, you're in compliance. So obviously he thought he was done.
There was some miscommunication between the inspector and their supervisor that led to them closing the case without it being properly screened to code.
Paul Tomasovic is the acting director for Austin Code Compliance. He says the code requires a solid fence, and it's the department's job to enforce what city leaders pass.
Although we respect the outcome of the court's ruling, the jury's ruling, the case, the RV is still not properly screened according to code.
I'm happy that I was found not guilty, but upset that I'm out all that money. You know, it doesn't really feel like a win.
Palmer is out at least $2,000 in attorney's fees, and it may not be over.
Right now, we're meeting with our city law department to discuss what further actions we need to do to move further at this point.
And it's not clear what the next step could be. Councilmember Zimmerman says he thinks this whole thing is a waste of taxpayer dollars, and he would like to see Palmer get his legal fees back, but he's not sure how that would happen. Christine?
Wow, what a mess for both sides. All right, thank you, Ann Wyatt-Little.